The internet is relatively new and growing at a rapid rate. The official birthday of the internet is January 1, 1983. Before, the internet was only text-based. It was a way to share and access information. Now, the web has evolved into an ecosystem of videos, photos, and personally generated content. But as the internet grows and we grapple to try and understand it, there's a lot of learning that is dismissed by the lack of understanding. Only recently have people begun to worry about privacy, and we are now just learning how important privacy can be. Let's start in a place everyone knows. Google holds 90% of global market share for search. Google has one goal: it aims to keep users within the Google system. In practical terms, what this means is that a search query won't immediately direct a user to a third-party website such as Reddit, even if that platform has the most relevant content. Why is this a problem? 1. The information being presented for queries may not be the best or most accurate based on your question. The information being presented for queries may not be the best or most accurate based on your question. Take the case of a Washington Times article from January 2021. The original report claimed facial recognition technology identified Antifa members storming the U.S. Capitol. This report was later discredited, and the Washington Times corrected the article. But today, the article with its original headline remains the top Google search result for Washington Times Antifa. 2. Google has a trail of antitrust lawsuits against them. With its massive coffers, it can afford to shrug off the cost of legal troubles. In recent years, the European Union and India have fined Google for anti-competitive behavior, and a UK regulator in 2022 opened an investigation into its conduct. User data is the gold that Google mines for profit. Your information consumption is being controlled by a for-profit entity, which values individual users at less than $40 per year. Yet, Google consistently misleads on its data collection practices. Millions of users once thought using Chrome's incognito mode would protect their privacy. Google admitted they were wrong. Google's education products collect data on children without their parents' consent. If that isn't enough, Google is accused of sharing user data with Facebook, a company known for poor data security practices. Other investigations show that Google biases its search results in favor of other big tech giants, such as Amazon and eBay. The connection between the two? Both are major buyers of Google Ads. Many of us may ask, okay, so what? Why does it matter if my data is collected and sold? The risks are not only Google making a profit, but risks for the users as well. When you use the internet, you leave behind what is known as a digital footprint, or a trail of personal data. This can be formed by posting on social media, subscribing to a newsletter, leaving an online review, or shopping online. There are two forms of data collection. The first is passive, where you may not be aware sites are collecting information on you. For example, websites can track your activity by installing cookies on your device, which many of us tap accept and dismiss the threats, let alone even know what cookies are. Even liking content on your social pages can be stolen data, as the app or website learns what you are interested in and can feed you personalized information. Apps can also collate your data. Once you allow an organization to access your information, they could sell or share your data with third parties. Worse still, your personal information could be compromised as part of a data breach, your information becoming public. The second type of collection is active, where you are well aware you are handing over information. This would be posting TikToks showing your own face or having riveting discussions on a Reddit thread. If a user is logged into a website through a registered username or profile, any posts they make form part of their active digital footprint. What are the risks if someone has your data? Here is a list from Kaspersky. They are relatively permanent, and once the data is public, or even semi-public, as may be the case with Facebook posts, the owner has little control over how others will use it. A digital footprint can determine a person's digital reputation, which is now considered as important as their offline reputation. Employers can check their potential employees' digital footprints, particularly their social media, before making hiring decisions. Colleges and universities can check their prospective students' digital footprints before accepting them too. Words and photos which you post online can be misinterpreted or altered, causing unintentional offense. Content intended for a private group can spread to a broader circle, potentially damaging relationships and friendships. Cybercriminals can exploit your digital footprint, using it for purposes such as phishing for account access or creating false identities based on your data. By the way, if you like this content, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Okay, back to the video. These dangers can be taken offline as well, including doxing, harassment, extortion, and swatting. Thieves to know you live alone or the exact time you are not home. Scammers can use your date and place of birth and other personal data to take out loans in your name. Cybercriminals can trick you into opening malicious emails that install malware which records everything you type. With advancing AI, the threat has become even scarier. There has been a recent outbreak in deepfake phone calls, AI mimicking voices of loved ones and calling family members, sounding as if they are in duress. Internet privacy is important because it gives you control over your identity and personal information. Without that control, anyone with the intention and means can manipulate your identity to serve their goals. So what can you do to stay safe? 1. Use a VPN. A VPN will hide your actual IP address and make it look like you are accessing the internet from somewhere else in the world. This is a safer way to use the internet on public Wi-Fi servers. 2. Create strong passwords and delete old, inactive accounts. 3. Be wary of suspicious-looking emails and create safe words with your family to ensure you know exactly who you are talking to. 4. Use search engines that protect your privacy. That's one of the reasons why you.com was created. We don't steal or sell your data, and you can see the privacy comparison within this chart. The internet is a fantastic tool for learning and connection, but is still relatively new and not entirely understood. To make sure you're safe online, we recommend you educate yourself on privacy and practice some of the steps offered to enjoy the internet safely. Thanks so much for watching, and stay safe.